Hi, Sentilkumar. Thank you so much for sending in your next essays and for your feedback. I'm really glad you're finding this helpful. Okay, so time is an issue. Ooh, look, 40 minutes. Okay. Now, how are you doing your planning? I've probably said this to you hundreds of times already, but for me, the best way to plan is like this. Okay. Online communication is now more common than face-to-face. Advantages, disadvantages. Okay. Advantages. Online. What are they? Think of 2 or 3. You probably only need 2. Yeah. Disadvantages. Yeah. What are they? And then this is one paragraph, and then the next one is the other paragraph. Once you've got that in your head, it should speed you up, and it should also mean that you stay on track. So you're going to get a high mark on the task achievement. So experts throughout both the developing and developed world have debated whether, for both employer and employee, connecting people through online applications, FaceTime is beneficial or really nice. So if you're short of time, cut this down. This is the template which is there to guide you, but if you're finding it tricky, let's mix it up a bit. So communication experts have recently debated. There you go, that saves time much quicker, and for me, I like it because I'm getting in some good language as well. Connecting is beneficial or causes detrimental effects. Just give me a little bit more here, such as we could have such as a lack of personal interaction. Choose something, one of your negatives, but just give me a little extra here, because otherwise it's a little bit empty. I need to have a little bit of content in this bit. This essay will discuss both sides. Okay, both sides. Yes, but I kind of prefer you to put some key advantages, or maybe that might make it a bit long. Both. Why don't we just go discuss these key issues? Yeah, using examples, my personal experience. Okay, nice, very good. There's ample evidence that conducting office meetings using online tools is more convenient and cost effective. Good. You could also cut down that if that's taking you time. Yeah. Just go for firstly. I have absolutely no problem with that at all. Firstly, people can connect. I do have a problem with people. I don't really like people. I think we can do better than that. So I'm just going to highlight that in different colours. So firstly, workers, colleagues, let's do all of them. And clients. Use 3. The power of 3 is very effective in academic writing. Can connect to the meeting from their place. We would say their home. Yeah, not their place. It's kind of often used in writing, but we don't use it in English, which makes the worker comfortably from their home. I would say which is comfortable, comma, and avoids wasting time in city traffic to reach the office. So which is comfortable, comma, and avoids wasting time in city traffic to reach the office. So cut that down a bit. Secondly, corporates, good. Spend significant amounts on rent for the workplace. Very good point. So connecting workers through online would effectively cut down. Do a hypothetical. Do a would, not will. Don't really like will. Would is better. Cut down the cost dramatically or reduce the cost dramatically. For example, recent research demonstrated that 90% of corporates who adopted online meetings and work from home culture have shown significant profit. Yes. Now, more significant profits. Good. Than the previous year. Employees also stated they save money. Of course, working maybe not comfortably. We've had comfortably before, working independently. from home. Therefore, it's clear. Okay, now for me, I'll be really honest, I don't think you need that sentence. If you're short of time, that can go. It's great, but you don't need it. It's like you're almost bringing in a new point here that you don't have time to develop. So if you're short of time, I'd cut that out. That's fine. Although there's a case for online communication. Oh no, okay, hang on. Be careful using although. So you should say then, despite these clear benefits, comma, there is a case. Now, at the end of the course, there is a module on using although. It is very tricky. We'll go through it later. But for this sentence, you want despite. There is a case for online communication. Despite clear benefits. That doesn't work. Despite clear benefits, online communication, to take out that, may result in delays getting replies from to questions and inquiries. Okay, this is because people do not need to reply. So, can we change people at all? Do not need to reply to the message immediately, as they do in face-to-face meetings. Do they take ample amounts of time? Okay, to respond. Change that word to respond. Interesting. For instance, in my office, the advent of online communications has made us work in different time zones, so on average it takes 5 hours. Whereas in face-to-face meetings with the manager. Okay. Now, this is very interesting because you've done this really nicely. But for me in Ielts, I would avoid personal examples. In strictly speaking, in academic writing, we don't use personal examples. I know it says here, it actually doesn't say use examples. I know sometimes it does say use examples. But what Ben recommends, and I completely agree with him here, is that you take your own personal example and you depersonalize it. So, for instance, in many offices, the advent of era has made workers, or has resulted in workers operating in different time zones. So on average it takes whereas previously in face-to-face meetings, if the manager asked questions, I would reply, yeah, that's fine. Consequence possible state balance, yeah, okay. So just I would take out my office, put in many offices. That's a very interesting point. Often students talk about the lack of personal interaction, the lack of face-to-face, the lack of body language, the fact that you can hear somebody, you can see them on the screen maybe, but it's not really good enough, is it, sometimes? Firmly believe. Invaluable. Very nice. Super. No. Sorry. No pros and cons. Thank you. No. Don't do that. Stop. Never write pros, never write cons. It is a band 6 mistake. It's too informal. It's not academic writing. Just take out that whole sentence. Stop there. Okay? Oh, I'm glad I saw that. Okay, you're doing great. Job application letter, right, formal. But remember this, you already work there, so read the question carefully. So you know these guys. Okay, and you've got it. As you're aware, I have been working. Excellent. Oh, nice. I love this place. A bit casual. I definitely wouldn't say that to my boss. Okay, so I have been very content, maybe, working here, or the I hugely value the culture and positive attitude in our company. Something like that. That's too formal for me. Too informal, sorry. I developed friendships, so good. I have also, so full stop. I think it just came out wrong in your the way you sent it to me, but you want to have these paragraphs, not lots of different little sentences. I've also developed friendships. Okay, good. I'd like to see myself as a project manager. Very nice. Excellent. As a part-time dedicator, I'm able to work 6 hours, so tasks supposed to be completed to good. Would increase, hypothetical again, just second conditional structure here, would increase my productive hours by twofold. Okay, that's all fantastic. I would think you need to hope these qualities and assets would be of interest, and I look forward to, careful here, I look forward to. It's a common mistake, but definitely present tense, not continuous. Okay, that's a really, really nice letter. You're sincerely fantastic. 4 paragraphs looks visually better, so try and get that into 4 paragraphs and then your little line at the end. Okay, very good work. You're doing great.